I just live with the basis of understanding that I create my own reality. In some way, I created this condition. So in my mind, it didn't just happen. I was so pissed when he told me that at first. I'm like, really? That's the answer you have for me? What a deal, what it is. I wanted to just record a quick video here. I'm in kind of a season of rest, a season of not so much doing, but more so just kind of being and understanding where I'm at. And sometimes that's kind of frustrating, to be perfectly honest, because there's been so many times in recent years where I surround myself with people that they are an example of where I want to be. And a lot of times, more often than not, a lot of those people will say, they will stress the importance of taking all types of action and just really going for it and really emphasizing the grind and emphasizing the hustle. And a part of me is really into that. A big part of me, and I think a part of it is I think most of it is conditioning for sure, because that's kind of like the one of the underlying kind of mentalities of Western culture and kind of at least what I've been exposed to. And so I think, and there is a place for that for sure. It's so important, right? If you're not able to actually move and like move your hands and feet and go and do and take action, then you're just going to be stuck, right? But I've realized that for me, it's actually it's going to be much better for me to do a lot less of that, because the moving and the doing, it comes actually fairly easily. Like, I have no qualms about moving and being and taking the action. Like, when I'm ready to go, oh bitch, we're fucking going. Like, we're going to do it. And I love just plunging headfirst into something that feels like, yes, I absolutely am so ready to do that. So here for that. So into that. Really loving that. And I can't wait. And it's like wild horses can't stop me from wanting to take that next step, whatever it is. And then there comes a time, and this is kind of the newest component of my inner work journey, of my deconditioning journey, of my unplugging from the matrix journey, of my coming into myself journey, of my self-awareness journey, of my spiritual journey, spiritual awakening, my just personal enlightenment, my personal success, my self-development journey. That next step is taking that step back and taking the step back and not having the guilt, taking a step back and finding more expansion, taking that step back and finding spaciousness, taking that step back and really grounding within myself and letting it be okay to just have some silence, to come back into the awareness that me doing the things is only one piece of the equation. It's only one piece of the equation. It is not the full picture. It's not the full picture. And when I personally think that it is the full picture, I usually experience some sort of a sickness or a burnout. I am actually right now recovering from having strep throat. And I never take any sort of health thing to be, oh, it just happened. Like a few months ago, I had to get my appendix removed, and apparently when you have appendicitis, like the doctors, like I think this is a thing, that they don't know why some people have to get their appendices removed. And I was just so floored when the doctor walked into I went to the hospital because I was like just wreathing in pain. And the doctor was like, they diagnosed me. Oh yeah, you have appendicitis. You got to get your appendix removed. And I asked them what was the root cause. It was just like the natural step that I would ask. And he said something like, I forgot exactly what he said, but bottom line, they don't know. Like, I don't think medical professionals really know why some people have to get their appendix removed and some people don't. Which I guess is fine. I never just take it at that, though. I just live with the basis of understanding that I create my own reality. And so, in some way, I created this condition. I created some sort of vibe. I created a pattern of moods that culminated and coalesced into this manifestation of an appendix needing to be removed because it was infected. So, in my mind, it didn't just happen. I was so pissed when he told me that at first. I'm like, really? That's the answer you have for me? But then I was like, okay, well, you know what? Actually, maybe it's a good thing because the universe used it's kind of a stupid little low impact kind of disease to just get my attention. And what was it trying to say? Eric, you need to chill the fuck out. And we're going to give you a more a more pronounced reminder of that. We're going to make you understand that you need to chill the fuck out in a way that we've never said it before. We being the universe, source, the universe, God, all of the things, right? You're going to learn this. You're going to really get this lesson real good this time, right? Because you're going to have surgery. And actually, I think pretty much every sickness, even when I got COVID, like 2 years ago, this same kind of thought process was on my mind. Like that was the thing as COVID was so annoying. And when it was all said and done, and even while it was still going on, I was like, I was just doing way too much. I was doing way too much because I thought that my doing was the equation. I thought that my doing was the full picture. I thought that the doing would bring me from point A of having a desire to point Z, full-blown manifestation. See it, smell it, taste it, touch it in my reality, in the 3D, right there in front of me, money in the bank, full-blown, indisputable, tangible. I thought that my doing and that my action and that my hard work and all of my diligent efforts and all of my really commendable consistency, that was the entire equation. It's not. And so even right now, currently on an antibiotic to get rid of strep throat, right? I'm getting that lesson once more. I'm just getting it, I guess maybe I'm hard-headed. Or let's do that better for ourselves. Maybe I'm not hard-headed. Maybe I'm just refining. I'm refining. And I am refining. I'm refining. Because at every point in my journey where I have had that sickness, I do get much better. So what is the other half of the equation? Everything that you can't see, everything that is just working out without your knowing about it, everything that's just coming together without you being aware, everything that is non-physical, everything that is beyond your mental capacity, everything that is happening that's beyond your physical capacity, without your awareness. That has been going on, that is always going on, that will continue to go on with or without you. The general availability of abundance in all forms. It reminds me of when I started trading in the stock market, and I realized from my wealth coach who was teaching me that there are every day just trillions of dollars being passed back and forth, right? And so out there, no matter what the news is saying, no matter what blah, blah, blah is happening that you see in any sort of media outlet where they talk about today's economy and job environment, and it's really gloom. It's like, oh my God, recession and all of the things. And But meanwhile, there are like just ungodly amounts of money that are being passed back and forth. So there's not a shortage of anything right now. And so one who thinks that they're just going to do is not giving any awareness to the fact that you can do and still be just penny pinching like for a minute. Meanwhile, trillions and trillions of dollars are everywhere. I just kind of wanted to shoot this out as just like a little activation. Specifically, maybe even if you are sick right now, use that as like an opportunity. Or maybe it's not a sickness, maybe it's just like something else that's kind of like just kind of shaking up in your world. Do yourself a favor and learn something from this.
Learn something from this.
Yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you are a new subscriber, thank you so much. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Please like this video, share it, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video.